Hello, everybody. Let me get TikTok going here. Then we'll get this live going. Welcome to the Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle. Get that set for all you guys. That way, in case you want to ask me something, let's get TikTok going here. All right, here we go. Welcome everybody to the Sunday night Heavy Hitting Half Hour Hustle Show. I'm your host, Ricky Schiller Jr., CEO and founder of Heavy Hittin Publishing. Tonight's topic is going to be publishing with KDP. Is it easier than you think or harder than you expect? We're going to find out right here, right now. Now, I'm going to stick to my script until I see somebody with questions. But as of now, I don't see anybody on, so I'm just going to stick to the script. We're going to get this done right. Quick up. You know what? I'll save that update for later. But actually, let me mark that down here because. Okay, let's just get to our main topic here because that's what it's all about. The main topic. I'm trying to help struggling authors, struggling writers, authors, whatever, publishers level their game up. That's what this show is all about right here. So here we go. The truth about KDP publishing. Is it easier than you think or harder than you expect? We're going to dig into tonight's main topic in just a moment. But before we get there, I've got something important I want to share with you. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, readers, and hustlers alike, I got some exciting news straight from the Heavy Hittin Publishing Studio. Our official Heavy Hittin website and store just leveled up. We're not just talking about books anymore. We're talking full service for authors and readers alike. First up, we've added bundles, editing, proofreading, formatting, and even illustration add-ons. That means if you're sitting on your draft and don't know the next step, Heavy Hittin Publishing can take it across to the finish line for you. What do we got here? All right. Answer that. Okay. Second, well, I'm gonna stick to the first thing here. So, if you're stuck anywhere, all you gotta do is just go on our website, www.heavyhittinpublishing.com. That's our storefront, and it basically explains itself. It's a very easy thing to do. The second step is we got exclusive merch dropping. Not just logos slapped on shirts either, but real designs to say something. We don't have them all out there. We got a sample out there right now. Like our new Read Heavy line. It's a new line that we have. We have a couple designs on top of it. If you're rocking one of these, you're not just wearing a shirt. You're making a statement to Heavy Hittin Publishing, and we appreciate any support we get, man. Well, I could talk about my store all night, but if we do that, I'd probably have to rename my show to the Heavy Hitting Hour Hustle. So, probably a few hour hustle because I could talk about my store forever, man. It's exciting to me, actually. I love building my store, building merch up for you guys. As you see, business up top, casual down below. That's how I roll. But let's get back into the main topic. Let's walk through three chunks of it. There's the easy, there's the grind, and there's the win when you're publishing on KDP. Three chunks I'm going to go through with you tonight. That's our topic tonight. KDP publishing, the three chunks I'm going to break down. Okay? Getting started, the easy part. This is the first part. Amazon gives you the platform. No upfront costs, a free ISBN. They give you free ISBN and global reach. I mean, what more could you ask for when you're publishing a book? It's free. It's 100% free. But there's some work involved in it. I mean, there's a lot of details and keywords and descriptions, but it's free. It's Amazon built KDP for struggling authors, man, struggling writers to become authors, which that's what Heavy Hittin Publishing is. We're here to help struggling writers become authors. So we're basically just a branch off of KDP, which we're not. We're not a branch off of KDP. We just publish on KDP, but we're kind of alike. Anyway, let's kick this off with what I like to call the easy part of KDP. The stuff that gets you excited, makes you feel like, wow, publishing really is possible for me. And it is. It is possible for anybody. I thought, man, when I first started writing, like I said last week, I did not know how to copy paste. I didn't know how to get on my phone and copy and paste it to somewhere else. I did not know how to do that about 8 months ago. And now I'm here, sitting here talking to you as a host of my own show, hosting topics for my business, Heavy Hittin Publishing. Publishing books, man. I'm a book publisher. Okay, but Amazon's KDP is a free platform. Free, 100% free, no upfront cost. That alone knocks down a wall that used to keep thousands of people out of publishing. Like when somebody would tell me before, let's say 10 years ago, hey man, publish a book, because I've always wanted to be a writer my whole life. And publishing, it was just like I don't even know, like a phantom thing. Like it couldn't happen unless you had lots of money, you know. But it's not like that anymore. Back in the day, if you wanted a book in print, you were looking at printing fees, storage, begging a publisher to notice you. Now you've got Amazon sitting there saying, upload your file, send your price, boom. You're in the marketplace. It's easy. You upload your file, your cover, set the price of your book, however much you want to sell your book for, and boom, you're selling. That's it. You're an author, just like that. And the reach, man, this is the part that blew my mind the first time I used it. Your book isn't just sitting in one bookstore in some small hometown. The second you hit publish, it's worldwide. Somebody in London, in Sydney, in New York, they can pull it up on Amazon and order it. That's a level of distribution people used to dream about. And now you've got it sitting on your laptop for free, or your phone. You don't have to have a laptop to do it. I was ecstatic the first time I published. Someone from Australia bought my book. I was just, oh man, it blew my mind. I'm like, Australia, my book made that much reach. I mean, it was the first time I ever did it. I was so excited. But that's the easy part, the getaway. Amazon gave us the stage. They gave us the mic. And all we got to do is step up and start talking. Start making it happen, man. We got to market our book. We got to get it out of there. So let's go on to step 2. The grind, the hard part. It's not all easy. It's easy to write. Well, I'm not going to say it's easy to write your book, but it's easy to publish your book nowadays. It's easier to publish your book than it is to write it nowadays. Okay, let's get into the grind. Oh, sorry, I'm just checking some. See if anybody has anything to say. Hey, I appreciate everybody that joined us tonight, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And if I miss something you ask me, man, I will get back to you. If you ask me during this live, I'm trying to keep up with that. But I'm also trying to get our show in. I'm trying to cover everything tonight about KDP Publishing, the ups and the downs and the wins, all of it. Okay, let's get into the second part. Let's get into the grind, which is the hard part. Covers don't sell themselves. Keywords take research, and you got to market off Amazon. Okay, now this is the part you really want to listen to. Now let's be real for a second. The honeymoon phase is great, right? But here comes the grind. This is the part nobody likes to talk about because it's not flashy. But if you skip it, your book disappears faster than a free sample at Costco. And this is the truth, man. You got to have this. This is your first marketing strategy of your book right here, is what I'm talking about. Now, your cover is basically marketing. Everything on KDP is marketing. Your cover, your title, your subtitle, all of it. It's marketing your book right off the rip before you even publish it. So covers don't sell themselves anymore. They don't. You got 5 seconds to grab somebody scrolling through Amazon. And if your cover looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint in 2003, you lost that reader. Covers are marketing, plain and simple. They speak words, big words. They speak words greater than you ever could. Okay, but they say don't judge a book by its cover unless you're publishing on KDP. Then you better pray your cover makes James Patterson jealous. Let me tell you that. And that's the dead truth right there. And here's the hardest truth. You can't just publish and wait for Amazon to do all the work. Marketing doesn't stop when you hit publish. That's when it starts. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, email lists, all of it. You got to take your book off Amazon and put it in front of people. Because if people don't know your book exists, they can't buy it. You got to let people know about your book. Now, let's get into the third part of this. The win. Now, the worth it part. This is the part that's worth it. I'm going to check for any comments here. YouTube and TikTok. What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? I'm right here if anybody needs to ask any questions about publishing on KDP. If not, if you just want to listen, go ahead and just listen. But we're on step 3. I can go back and let everybody know what the main topic is. Tonight's main topic is truth about KDP publishing. Is it easier than you think or harder than you expect? And we are now on the third part. The first part was, where was we first? I want to keep everybody up. The first part was the grind. Well, you know what? Basically, the first part was the grind, the easy part. Part was the hard part, the publishing, getting your book out there, getting your keywords in, your title, your subtitle, and your cover, all marketing. All that is marketing on KDP. Well, that's with your ebooks. I'm talking about ebooks here, digital books. We will get into paperbacks at another show. But let's get into this third part here before I lose time. I'm about halfway through my show right now. What's up? What a Vaughn 221? What's up, man? Thanks for joining KDP Talk on the half hour, the heavy hitting half hour hustle. So let's get into the third part here, the worth it part. The moment you see royalties earned for the first time. And then after the grind, after the late nights tweaking your cover, after wrestling with keywords until you feel like an SEO ninja, comes the payoff. The win. The moment you log into your KDP dashboard, and right there, staring back at you, are the words, royalties earned, your first pay from your book, man. Now, I'm going to be honest. The first time I saw it, it was like $3. I don't even remember. Whatever. I think I sold my book for $3.99, and they took what was it? 30%, 35%, or something like that. They took some percent, and I got like, I don't know, $3 from my book. But I felt like I closed $1 million deal, man. I was ecstatic. I texted my mom, I letting people know, man. Yo, I sold my first book. Check it out. Whatever, I post it on Facebook and stuff because it's about the number. It's about the proof. proof that somebody out there in the world found your book. And they clicked it, they bought it, and is now holding your story in their hands. That's power, man. That's getting your vision out there, your ideas out there to somebody. That's power, man. And I'm here to do that for people. I'll help you. Even if you're broke, man, I got you. I will get you. I will turn you into an author for the first time. If you're broke and you're struggling, you don't have anybody to publish you, and you can't self-publish yourself, you're just struggling, I got you. Get a hold of Heavy Hittin Publishing, and we got you. We will take your book and we will publish it, and you will become an author for free. I mean, there's going to be some royalty discussion. We'll divide up the royalties perfectly. I won't rip anybody off. I have contracts. I have NDAs, depending on what you need, what your publishing needs are. But we're official. We're LLC. We're insured. We got everything. We're ready to go. We will publish your book. You just come to us. If you're broke and nobody out there will publish you, we got you. We'll just talk royalties. We'll talk what's going. We'll talk visions of the future. We'll go into it, man. We will make you a publisher. We will make you an author. I can make people publishers. I can do that. Don't worry about that. If you're interested in becoming a publisher and want to own your own publishing company, get a hold of me. We can do that too. I can help you build an online store. Heavy Hittin can help you do a lot of things. But we are a small business, a very small business, a small publishing house right now. And got a couple clients on our list, which is great. We got an autobiography. We got a fiction book of another author. I'm building up my author portfolio. But like I said, let's get back into this. Back into the third part, which was the win, the worth it part. The moment you see royalties earned after selling your book. And I told you, I think my first one was like, I made $3, and dude, I won the lottery. I just closed $1 million deal, dude. That's what I felt like. That's how I felt. It's the same thrill every indie author knows. Your first sale hits different, man. It just hits different. That first sale, I'll never feel it again. It's crazy. It was a crazy feeling. I got that first sale. You can't stop refreshing the page. It's like, did I just break the algorithm? Am I famous now? No, Ricky, you just sold one book. That's it. But you know what? That one book proves the hustle works, and it does. It works. But that feeling, that's why the grind is worth it. That's why we hustle. Because once you've tasted that win, even if it's just a couple bucks, it flips a switch in your brain. I did it once. I can do it again and again and again. And that's how indie authors build catalogs, careers, and legacies. You can build legacies in this industry. Real legacies. So, let's see if we got anybody asking anything here. Huh? All right. All right. No, thanks for being there, everybody. Oh, I see people want to join live as a guest. I do not know what that feature is. I will have to check that out. I'm sorry, I can't do it this time until I understand what that feature is. If you want to be a guest on my show as my live show, I'm gonna have to do that next week because I'm not too sure about that feature right now, and I don't want to mess my show up. I'm sorry. I want to keep it professional. I'm here to help people publish their books, become publishers, authors. I apologize. I can't let anybody join me as a guest right now because I'm not 100% sure what it is. So next week, maybe I'll let you. Until then, I appreciate you being here and even being here to see that. Oh, Dusty Sipes, 7:30. Glad to see you're doing well, Ricky, and following your passion. What inspired you to start writing? Oh, Dusty, man, I've been writing for years, man. I've wrote in high school. I was writing books in high school. As you probably know, Dusty, this guy, Dusty is my friend. I know him from high school. I've done some prison time in my life. I did 5 years one time. And in that 5 years, I wrote 16 full novels, 50 to 60,000 word novels. Pen and paper, man. A little pen that you can't stab somebody with. One of those little flexible ones. I wrote about 16 full novels in prison. And what inspired me to write is, man, just my imagination. I just got so many things in my mind, so many different genres too. Like I've got children's book ideas, just so many crazy ideas and thoughts and memories in my head that I just like to write it down and get it out there, man. I just love to publish my books and I just love writing, man. It's a great thing. I appreciate that question too, man. Thank you, Dusty. And thanks for joining. But let's get back to that feeling. Like when you publish your first book, man, it is just the best feeling, man. It's great. I love that feeling. And like I said, you're not gonna get it anymore. Like you will never get that feeling again. It's your first book. You're never gonna sell your first book again. Well, you might get that feeling if you sell a book on a different platform. If you go from KDP to Draft 2 Digital, you get that feeling a little bit again, I guess, once you sell your first book on a different platform. Yeah. All right. We got any more here? Super inspired to hear. Took your experience and made something positive from it. Proud of you. Thank you, Dusty Sipes. Thank you. And I see you on there too, Dusty. I see you too. I'm proud of you too for your artistic career. I see you doing some instrumental stuff there. You're in a band. I love it. Great. Okay, let's see here. A quick update for everybody tuning in. You might have seen we originally set the Heavy Hittin' half-hour hustle to 8:30 p.m. on Sundays. We're going to shift that a bit. Now it's going to officially be at 9:30 p.m. on Sundays. That gives me just enough time to beat traffic, get settled in the Heavy Hittin' studio, and maybe even comb my hair before we go live. Get that straightened out. But anyway, that was a little joke, obviously. Think of it like publishing a book. Changing the time. Think of it like publishing a book. You could hit publish at 8:30, yeah, but if the formatting's off and the margins are crooked, it's better to push it back an hour and make it clean. So trust me, when you're going to watch the Heavy Hittin' half-hour hustle, you're getting a clean, edited version. At least as edited as I can do. Scripted up, ready to go. That's how we're going to do it on the Heavy Hittin' half-hour hustle every week at 9:30. Changing our time every week to 9:30 now. But let's see if we got any more questions on here. I don't see any on YouTube. Okay. Well, let's get back into just your cover on KDP, building your cover, man. Like covers are hard to do because you have to come up with an image. You got to come up with some kind of image if you're going to draw it yourself, if you're going to hire an illustrator. And Heavy Hittin' does illustrating. We do it all. We take your book from idea to in your hands if you need it. Now, it's going to take us some time. We're not overnight, but we can get your ebook. We can get you an ebook published within, depending on what you need. If you got your manuscript done and we don't have to edit it or anything, we can have you published in a week's time. Very easily a week's time. But if we got to do some editing, if we got to fix some grammar and all that, it'll take a little more time, but not much more. We've got templates and systems to get things done a little smoother here at Heavy Hittin'. I mean, we're not just sitting here typing and blah, blah. Like I said, I went from not knowing how to copy paste to completing a fresh manuscript, man. Front and back matter fully perfect. All right, perfect. What was I saying? all the covers and the front and back matter. Yeah, back into the covers though. They're a big marketing strategy on KDP. Your cover, like, you really gotta pay attention to it, and it's not just the cover; it's the words. Like I said, the title and the subtitle. I know everybody wants to have an awesome title for their book, like Screamers or Jump, whatever you want to name it. Screamers, Thrilling Catch, whatever. I'm not sure, whatever you want to type, but you want there's algorithms for KDP when people are searching for your book, which is Kindle Unlimited. There is too, but on Kindle, the Kindle app is where you would find the Amazon books. And look, my latest book, Let's Talk Real Racism, man. That's a great book. I would appreciate if people would get onto that and start reading it, because we could have some great discussions about that book on here. And actually, I'm actually writing a second edition of that, and the second edition, it blows. I wrote it, and it blows my mind when I read it. It blows my mind, dude. Like if people could take my perspective, the species perspective theory, which is my theory, which is what that book is about. It's the species perspective theory. It's just zooming out and looking at humans as one single race, because isn't that what we are? We're just one. We're all one thing. We're a human species, right? But that's what my book does, man. It zooms out and makes us look at all of us the same. We're all the same, bro. But that's just one of my books, and that's what Heavy Hitting's about, man. We write about the tough topics, the ones people are afraid to write about, man. We will do it here. And if you have a controversial idea or book that you're afraid to write or even talk about, come to us, because we can put your words into a way that doesn't offend anybody and that will actually get people interested in your topic. I mean, look, we're not going to offend somebody. So if you come at me with something crazy, I'm probably going to have to turn you down. But we will read it and we will look over it and discuss what we can do with it and maybe make it a little different. But don't be afraid of controversial issues here at Heavy Hitting, man. We will get you going. But like, my book, Let's Talk Real Racism, a species level conversation about unity and whatnot. Yeah, my second edition, we're going to get that out on Draft 2 Digital. It's already out on KDP. You can buy it now. It's actually not, it's not a really long read, but man, it'll make you think. The first couple chapters you're probably going to read it and be like, oh, who is this guy? Like, it's the same old white guy just saying stuff he doesn't know about. But yeah, get through the first couple chapters and you'll start understanding the way I layered the book and structured the book. I wrote those first couple chapters. Just, you'll have to read the book. Just read the whole thing. If you're going to come in here and have a discussion with me, just let me know. Oh, I got somebody at my store. I'm so sorry about that. I have little pop-ups when somebody enters my store. I appreciate that. If that's somebody on here went to my store, I appreciate it. If you do go to my store, don't just go on there and buy a package. Don't do that. I would suggest grabbing the free consultation. Grab that free consultation. We'll discuss what you need, your writing needs, your publishing needs. Grab that free consultation before you grab a package, though. Don't just buy the full publishing bundle and expect me to do it, because I got to read your book and make sure it's not copyright infringement and all that nonsense, legal mumbo jumbo stuff. But where was I? Controversial issues. Yeah, man, don't be scared to come at us with anything. We will get you out there. We'll write about anything, as long as it's not going to hurt or offend anybody. And even if that's what controversy is, right? Possibly hurt or offend somebody. It's controversial, whatever. But we can put it in a way and everybody can look at it. But like I said, man, Let's Talk Real Racism. Go out there and grab that book, man, so we have something to talk about. The second edition, I'm gonna try to have it out before 2026. It's going to be great. The next book Heavy Hitting's putting out is High 8. It is a superhero. It's a superhero saga. Oh, dude, this one's different, man. It hits different. It's high 8 quarter legacy. And I'll tell you what, this is, I don't want to mention other superhero areas. I'll mention a couple: Marvel, DC. It's in that area. Maybe The Boys. You ever watch The Boys? It's somewhere in between all of them. It's a great, and it's a brand new idea of superhero and where their powers come from. It's something completely different. It's great. If you're into superhero stuff, you'll love High 8 Core Legacy. Man, you got to grab it. It'll be out here maybe in a month or so, maybe 2 months. I've been a little busy here, so my writing's been falling behind because I'm trying to publish and do other people's things. I'll build whatever. You know how it goes. A little publishing house here. But you know, I would say that's going to have to be it for this week's heavy hitting half hour hustle, guys. I appreciate everybody joining in. 30 minutes goes fast, just like my royalties checks. They do go fast. But we'll be back next Sunday at 9:30 to keep the hustle rolling. All right. And if you haven't already, head over to Heavy Hittin Publishing store at www.heavyhittinpublishing.com. Support indie authors, support the movement, and remember, this isn't just business. This is heavy hitting, and around here we don't just write, we hustle. Follow Heavy Hittin Publishing. Remember, read heavy, everybody. Thanks for joining.